2 things that GLP does not fix about your weight. Hi, I'm moving today, so I look like a mess, but I am Dr. Jen. I go by the Wholeness Doctor. I've worked with thousands of patients all over the world, including women who are perimenopausal, menopausal, and have every single issue, including their hidden brain patterns of why they're not losing weight. GLP, there are pros and cons to it. It balances or regulates your insulin. That's like super layman's terms, but that's essentially what's happening. Your insulin is something you yourself create, and you yourself create it for a variety of reasons. Usually, almost always stress, or when you're eating, you're not right afterwards moving your body in big body movements, which is what anthropologically and historically we would do. We'd be using big body movements right before we ate or right after. And if that's not happening, then the glucose that you're eating is not getting into your actual body and being used, and so you create insulin. Okay, fast forward. What are the 2 things? So the 2 things that GLP does not even help with, including, which side note, most of you know, GLP has massive side effects. The 2 things it doesn't help with is, 1 is accountability, and 2 is the reasons why you're creating too much insulin. Okay, so with that being said, people who are doing GLP, they're having massive, amazing results. And then when you're tracking them later, they're having massive health issues, or they're not sustaining those same results. So that's where I come in, and I want to say the following thing. You have to have accountability. When we look at neuroscience, of just humans, all humans, when they respond to stress, have fight, flight, freeze, and fawning, but only women have tend and befriend. Women require accountability. Women require guidance. Women require being able to get in there on a phone, on a Zoom, in real life, and go, this is what's happening, and like essentially word vomit in my life, blah, 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 and then have that tending and befriending to process and release it. If not, it literally creates white adipose fat tissue in your body, in your extracellular matrix. I promise it happens. And you also have to have accountability, because your cycle is a 28-day hormone cycle, where a man's is a 24-hour energy cycle. So you have this massive ebb and flow of waves, and so you need accountability. And then number 2 is being able to have tools where you're working and being able to work and balance the insulin and the brain patterns that are there. And this does not mean emotional work. This does not mean therapy work. And I know that reels need to be under 3 minutes, and I've probably given you way too much information, but see below.